I'm gonna show you that you can generate $1 million out of thin air. So here we go. All right guys, today I had a fun idea. I want to start a challenge, something that we can do together. I felt like there were a couple things I wanted to accomplish with this challenge. Number one, I wanted to do something that I hadn't done before so I could learn something alongside everybody here. And the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to show how easy it is to actually build something. I think a lot of people get caught up in all the videos and all the services and all these things out there that you can do as you're building. But I want to offer people who are maybe just by themselves at home building a dream or a vision. I want to offer them a little bit of hope and show them that just one person doing something completely by themselves can create a huge amount of traffic. So what we are going to do today is we're going to start the road to 1 million website visitors. And we're going to do this without any ad spend. So I'm really excited about that. And let's go. Let's do this thing. So I'm going to show you a couple pieces of what we have going on. And I'm going to be fully transparent through this process. Okay, so here is the data. This is real live data. And you can see here, we just launched this. It looks like a little over 90 days ago. This business specifically has history, but under a different brand name. So I just think it's more valuable for y'all to see me do something from the beginning that's hard, that's supposed to be so challenging and all this. I just want to show you that you can do it too. So let's look at this. So lifetime since we launched it, we're just under 1,000 total active users. We got 5,000 views, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this active users number into 1 million. So we're 0.1% of the way there, and it has been from July 6th to October 28th. So it has been July, August, September, October, basically 4 months. 4 months to get 1,000 visitors. And I think that's fundamentally you should be okay with that. It's a process, you know, these numbers, the event count and stuff, is because we have a lot to interact with on the site, so people have a lot to click, and that's how you get retention up and stuff on a website. But 1,000 visitors in the first few months is a huge win, especially when you're not doing any ad spend at all. So don't let anybody convince you otherwise. It's about the quality of the visitors that matters, and if you're selling something expensive, it doesn't really matter how many people come to your site. So that's important to know. I want to walk through some of the data so we can look at it, and we can just get a sense of where is the valuable traffic coming from, and what is it coming to, what message is working, and what can we do about that. So in the last 7 days, we've had a huge increase to our Andromeda page on our website, which I think is really interesting. You can see 800% growth last 7 days. These are basically our kind of core product pages for those two, and then it looks like this is our homepage. So homepage, pretty static, but the product pages are getting a lot more traffic. Here we can see there's now a lot more referral traffic, which is interesting. Yeah, I think that's interesting. Direct is big, organic search, not a huge amount, but we're gonna get this thing growing. And just for context, just 186 new users. If I generated that on Google or Facebook, I'd probably be spending at minimum $200, just to give context to the value of traffic. So 1 million visitors is a little over $1 million in traffic. And I'm gonna show you that you can generate $1 million out of thin air. So here we go. So yeah, Andromeda is the one that's the most interesting. I think Andromeda is interesting as well because it is omni-channel advertising. It's basically just very easy omni-channel. So you'd actually just pop in here and just put a campaign in, pick your ad type, and then you have a campaign live. That's how it works. It'll go on every channel, and it's AI just basically making it work for you. So I think there's a lot there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to go here into YG3, and I'm actually gonna do an account that's very specifically made for Andromeda. Now we have and Andromeda setup and platform. So what I'm gonna start with is actually going to be on the organic content side. What I wanna do is focus in on omni-channel marketing and just get some keywords into the mix. So let's enhance that, get some options. Boom, AI-driven omni-channel, that's great. Casual, I'm gonna do awareness. I like to do awareness when it comes to SEO-driven content. I really don't feel a lot of need to like try to convert people. I think it's like more about giving people the information they need to make decisions. That's just my personal brand philosophy. So I keep things more in that awareness column. Some people will do like conversion content or different choices like that, but it's totally up to you. I think even on the content types, I've tried all of these different content types before, landing pages, you know, blogs, like long and short. You can do web pages, you can do all sorts of stuff, but for me, the long blog is the most simple, practical, and like utilizable for the SEO strategies that, you know, I know and I can execute with confidence. So, you know, to each their own. Some people might be using landing pages and they might be more confident doing landing pages for every single industry or vertical or customer type that they might be going after. That's an approach too, where the landing pages are really just generated to orient toward, you know, lead gathering, for example. All right, so we got our content. Let's hop back over here. So you can see we've got blog posts here, and I'll show you the other piece of the strategy in just a moment. So we have this Substack that we just set up, and has 4 subscribers now, and we are doing news articles here. So we are posting about things that are relevant to our audience in terms of AI, technology, finance, and we built this really to create value. The inspiration was Bloomberg. We think Bloomberg just does such an incredible job with their content. They really help traders be aware of what's going on. With Yuga Media, we wanted to give people the information that they need to be able to make the business decisions they make, since that's, you know, our primary audience. And then these articles, I actually put it under Pulse. These will be just general articles that, actually, this is a pretty good article. I'm gonna put it under Navigating AI, so it's more front-facing. Pulse is something that I don't really put front-facing, but looks like I believe in this one. So let's see what that looks like. We can go to the blog, go to Navigating AI, there's our article. Look at that, look how good that looks. That link needs some fixing, so let me just tweak that real quick. All right. That's fantastic. So we got that on, we got keywords going. That's gonna be our first article. So today I'm gonna start there. I finished the article, and tomorrow what I'm going to step into is going to be a little bit more of expanding the keywords and a little bit more of what you can do on the website side to start creating backlinks. And then I talked about the news section as well. So I think tomorrow's task is going to be to connect that news segment with perhaps our LinkedIn, so that we can start to generate some organic interest and attention. So that's it for today. The road to 1 million site visitors has begun, and I look forward to the journey with you all.